Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and today we're back here with Starters Order 6 on our flat schedule, the Start It mod. And yeah, we're in 2022, we're ramping up now to the Kentucky Derby. We've got one race before it, our unbeaten 2-year-old Max Stealth, Hidden Recipe and Princess Maxine's little colt. So we're going to see what he can do in another allowance race. 98 rated at the moment, fulfilled his potential for this season at 79 or 80, which is, you know, pretty decent. No finish application whatsoever. We're still wondering if that's going to hurt him, but he's in that race. And then we've got our trio of 3-year-olds, Sweet Treats by way of Hidden Recipe and Peaches. He is running in this Kentucky Derby. I'm not sure here if he's got the distance for the Triple Crown races, especially the Belmont. That's going to be difficult for him. The first two he might have a shot with. I really don't know. He has won a couple of grade 1, so there is something there. Endless Shadow by way of Hidden Recipe and Enduring Night. Now, I'm fairly happy with the distance that Endless Shadow's got, but he has not won a grade 1. He does have some impressive stats though, so I'm really hoping that he can come through and do a good job. And yeah, we'll see if he can get something done in the Triple Crown races. And then Gamabo from Gamalati and the Starboard Bow. Another nice horse. Not one at the distance, nor one grade 2, never mind a grade 1. So this is a big test for our young filly, but yeah, we'll see. My money really out of the 3 would be on Endless Shadow, and I think he's got the best chance of all 3 of doing something, not only in the Derby, but in the Preakness and Belmont Stakes as well. Following up from that, Superstar is up in an allowance race again over 5 furlongs. So we're going to see what they can do. Cresting Queen has got her second race finally. Although that's over a mile, and suddenly she looks like she wants to run a lot more than a mile. So not sure if we're going to let her run in that one or not. Hidden Pearl is on a grade 3 mile. So yeah, can't we put Mama's Pride in that mile race instead of Cresting Queen? Let's go do that. So Cresting Queen, let's pull up the race, remove her, throw in Mama's Pride, and then Cresting Queen. I mean, there's just not going to be anyone at that distance. So there we go. Mama's Pride. Sorry, Mama's Pearl. No, Mama's Pride goes in. Hidden Pearl, of course, in the grade 3, but they're both at a mile. We've got Superstar and Max Stealth going at 5 furlongs, and our trio in the Triple Crown race. So I don't believe there was any other races I could do for Peach Pipe or Cresting Queen. So we're not going to worry too much about that. The 2-year-olds will run when they can, not a certain amount of times. As long as it's not too soon and too many races, which I don't believe any of them are even close right now to being there. Cat, you're close to racing this horse. What's that? Wild Retriever. Yeah, I know Wild Retriever. I already knew Wild Retriever. So anyone else? Nope. Nobody else. So as long as we keep Wild Retriever kind of out of it. He's only just raced his 3rd race. He did quite well. And you know what? We're going to send him out to grass for the season, and he can join a few of our other 2-year-olds out there. So that should do quite nicely. I'm just wondering, actually, Cresting Queen, she's not going to find a race at that distance, is she? So we're going to put her out as well to grass. And yeah, next thing to do is just go on with the show. So, Max Stealth, unbeaten in 2 races this season. He's top weight, he's won at this distance, he's won on this going before. Yeah, he's not the top rated, he's second behind Bob's Ring. The extra weight may hurt him a little bit. Let's have a look then. In the paddock, coping well, very fit and primed to go. Agitated, sweating, agitated, sweating. So, they're not really up to much. Yeah, we could have this. We could have this. Do my song and dance is tipped, but Max Stealth is, of course, leading the way for all the tipsters and the bookies at this stage. So we're just gonna have to see whereabouts he can get in this race. I fully think that he could and should be winning this race. So hopefully we'll see that. Bob's Ring is a slight worry, so we'll keep an eye out for those pink and yellow silks. Apart from that, Do My Song and Dance got, one of the tipsters, so we're going to look out for the green as well. So the green's on the outside, and in the middle there, that red and yellow. Which red and yellow? Number 10 is Popcorn Rent. Number 3 is Bob's Ring here on the inside. So we're going to look for that. Bob's Ring. We're going to look as well for, down the back is Do My Song and Dance on that green with a black stripe around the middle. Or the black hoop, I should say, around the middle. So at the moment, Do My Song and Dance is in last place with Peppercorn Rent just ahead. Circuit Tour, Prime Real Estate and the Falklander, Slew's Prince and Surplus heading up that chasing pack. Bob's Ring is on the inside, Max Stealth on the outside, and they're both trying to close down Pleasant closing here. We're just got this last furlong to go. It doesn't look like Max Stealth actually is making a run for it at all. Bob's Ring's gonna take it. Pleasant Closing didn't actually gain third. That goes to Surplus. That was a bit of a poor race. So maybe Max Stealth needs to run at 6 furlongs. Not so good. Not what I was expecting there, if I am honest with you. Because he's been running at 5 furlongs and blowing away the competition. No, not great. But still, as a second place, it's just I do like my unbeaten 2-year-olds, and Majestic Maiden is there. These only run maidens, so that's nothing. But an unbeaten 2-year-old is great. Yeah, we've only really got one, and that is Majestic Maiden. So we'll have to see what she can do as a 3-year-old, but not really much time to worry about it. I've got to make my decision here and now. Does Sweet Treats run in the Kentucky Derby? She's got the potential for the race. She does have the potential for the race. She's not too far off this race in terms of breeding distance, although she might like a mile, and this is about a mile too. So she might be a little short for this one. Maybe the Preakness would be better for Sweet Treats. That's a difficult one. That is a difficult one. And Gamabo definitely has the distance, has speed and potential, but nothing really else. So should run, but may not do too well. And Endless Shadow. Yeah, I think Shadow's definitely the horse to run in this race. I think we'll run Sweet Treats as well. She has been the best out of these 3 horses. So she's earned the grade 1, so she runs. Gamabo deserves to run just to see what she can do. And then the Shadow, I think, actually could win the Triple Crown anyway. So all three will run. If, of course, a horse wins the Kentucky Derby and he's like ahead of the other two, and it's not a close race or something like that, I will be running them on their own in the second and third of the Triple Crown races. So, Just Wonder, of course. I'd almost forgotten. With Just Wonder. Like, I know it's a really good horse, but yeah, when I was looking through my horses, for some reason in the back of my mind, I thought about Just Wonder, and then told myself, they're not in this race. Of course they are in this race. This is the race to be a part of. So it's a pretty big field. Just Wonder is there. Tiger I'm not worried about. Texas Pro I'm not worried about. Boston Fox, no. I've raced against some of these. These aren't really good horses. Texas Brown, I don't know what they're going to do. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Just Wonder is, has got a pink. And it finished 6th last time it was agitated. So maybe, just maybe, that works in our favour. Maybe. Let's see. Boston Fox, Kai Gun, I'm not worried about those. Just Wonder, of course, is there. Agitated and Warm, they are fit. So where are we? In the Shadow, looking well, very fit, primed to go. Coping well, lean, and ready to go for Sweet Treats. And Gamma Bow is moving well, very fit, and primed to go. So, yeah, we might actually have a shot at this. Just Wonder is just that. It's a wonder horse. Absolutely fantastic horse that I would love to breed into my lines, and I'd love to own if it ever went up for auction. So we're looking for the green and black of Just Wonder. We're looking as well for the pale blue and yellow arms of Kaigan, the yellow sleeves, and then I guess Boston Fox, maybe in the all blue, is the other good horse in this field, but I'm not too sure about that. So let's see where we all sort of coalesce at the start of this race. Looks like we're going to get two different groups at the moment. It's all going to merge in. So Gamma Bow will take up the rear of the field right now with Texas Brown. Polish Times, amazing, score high as well. Prince Joseph, Covenier, Gizao, Ronaldo. And then up to Testify, Lord Wheattail, Boston Fox, Nightlight, Endless Shadow in this chasing group. Cape to Rio, Hidden Reality, Kaigan, and Park Lane now trying to make the move up into third. Sweet Treats is here, just behind Just Wonder, the favourite. So Gamma Bow, likes to run from the back. I'm not too worried there. Endless Shadow is in the pack in that blue cap. And yeah, I've got two in blue caps, and Sweet Treats out in the green cap. So this should be quite interesting. We're coming up now to 4 furlongs along this back stretch. It looks like Lord Wheattail is making some good running here. Sweet Treats falling back a little into the pack as everybody catches up. Cape to Rio now up into third, Kaigan as well. So as we come around this turn, we see all the horses that really want to make a go into this getting into position, and here they go. And up the inside is Sweet Treats. Round the outside, Hidden Reality. Just Wonder isn't really doing too much right now as we approach 1.5 furlongs. Endless Shadow is going to give this a real good go and is outclassing everybody, but Sweet Treats is fighting back. They are battling. Up on the outside is Polish Times. Gamma Bow is coming through as well. Oh my gosh, Gamma Bow is really going for it. It looks like Polish Times is actually going to take this from Gamma Bow in second place. Endless Shadow takes third. And I think Sweet Treats dropped down to, I want to say 5th. I don't believe it got 6th. So, Oh, heartbreak. Absolutely heartbreak. It is 6th place. We did fall down to 6th place. Texas Brown, Boston Fox is there. And yeah, just wonder, I mean, it got agitated. It got agitated. And that's only the 3rd race that it has failed to win. Like, I think that was too early for it and too short a distance. That one it sweated up badly. This time it was agitated. I mean, there's not much that could beat that horse when it's on form. And I've come up against it a couple of times. No, I'm sad to have not won this race. Sweet Treats did about what I kind of expected Sweet Treats to do. You know, I felt a little bit sort of below distance there, maybe. So, 6th place, you know, that's not too bad. Almost a top 5 finish. That's pretty good. And the Shadow being up in 3rd, I'm a little disappointed. That was my favourite to win. But a good run, you know, did well. Gamma Bow there is the big surprise. Absolutely fantastic run for Gamma Bow. Getting another 2nd place in a Grade 1. So, absolutely delighted to see her up there. Far exceeded my my expectations. I thought Sweet Treats would get top 10, Gamma Bow top 6, and the Shadow to win it. That's kind of what I thought. So, Sweet Treats is up 4 places, Gamma Bow is up 4 places, and the Shadow's down by 2. So yeah, Gamma Bow wasn't even running at the right distance. That might be the best horse of the 3, it seems. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. I think we're going to run all 3 in the Preakness. I don't see any reason not to right now, so let's go ahead and set that up. That's another 1-2, isn't it? Or is it actually a 1-1 in this? I think it's 1-1. Preakness. No. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? That is. Oh. So we need to unbook the jockey. I think Gamma Bow. Yeah, Gamma Bow should have a regular jockey. And then in the Shadow, let's find a good one there. I think Castellano will be a nice jockey to have. And Sweet Treats, I mean, there's not too many jockeys here with good records, so guess we're gonna go with Prado there. So that is all set up. That is all set up. So we'll see how they do in the 2nd leg of the Preakness, of the Triple Crown in the Preakness Stakes. We're on to Superstar. This is just an allowance race, again over 5 furlongs. We are not the favourite. We are joint top in terms of rating. So why aren't we top? Why aren't we favourite? I don't know. This could be an interesting race. Perhaps they know more than I do about some of these horses. Just a decent little start. Rebecca's Choice goes straight to the front. Crescendo going with them. Redeemed there as well. And the rest are in a line. Most Feared, Last Romance, Vineyard Haven, Richmond and Superstar. So let's get the whole field in as much as possible here as we're coming round this first turn here. Now 3 furlongs out. And then we get round this wide turn. Vineyard Haven's at the back. It looks like Superstar is starting to make a run for it now on the outside. Most Feared trying to go with as they go round Last Romance. We're up to 1 furlong left. it looks like it's going to be Superstar who makes the most of this run, half a furlong out. Nobody's really making any real move to come and claim that. And it looks like we've got 3 crossing the line there for second place. All at about the same, but yeah. Kind of how I expected the race to go. Morsphere does pick up second with Crescendo in third. But Superstar not really fancied by the bookies. 12-1. Wins by nearly 3 lengths. That's exactly as I expected. So I'm happy that one's gone to form. Good. So, yeah, Max Stealth didn't win. My Triple Crown races didn't go according to plan. But at least that one comes in. That one did well. So, it's another win under our belt. What's that? 25 wins from 38 this season. 179 from 262 over the career. We've earned over 60 million in prize money. And, you know, under 2 million this year. A good running in the Preakness will, of course, change that. So, Mama's Pride. I think Mama's Pride is going to be our last video because we've got the Preakness coming in, you know, a few days' time and no other races in between. So, we're going to try and get races for Peach Pipe, Brave Border, and we'll run those with Hidden Pearl and our trio in the Preakness in the next video. So let's round off in style with Mama's Pride, trying to get her second win. So, unbeaten so far, only ran in a maiden. Won it decently though, so I think this is another horse that, yeah, not the best in terms of skills, but good potential. So we will see exactly what she can do in this race and if she can keep her unbeaten record going. Hopefully we will develop a little bit more over the course of the next few seasons and she can become a real prize winner. So out to the front early, now leaving Shak de Chadran take the lead with Ballin Hassig in second. Miss Pinkerton and Holiday Touch a little bit at the rear. So, yeah, the rails are missing on this course. I need to export a few courses again, it seems. Always seems to be the way when I update the game or update the mods or anything like that. Usually there'll be a little glitch here and there, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. 4.5 furlongs to go. Looks like Mama's Pride wants to get up into second place a little here. Starting to make more of an effort around the outside. Still nothing for Miss Pinkerton and Holiday Touch. They're content at the rear of the field at this point. Ballinghassing's got the inside line. Mama's Pride not ready to challenge just yet. Moving up a little bit more now as we come round this far bend. 2.5 furlongs to go. And as we come onto this straight, we should see this front 3 all making a go for it here. Shak de Chadran not really done too much here at the front. Not pulled away yet. It looks like Ballinghassing's going to come through. Mama's Pride still yet to make a real move. Shak de Chadran's down into second. And Mama's Pride's not going to have enough here. It's going to be another slight disappointment and second place finish. So, Mama's Pride there behind Ballinghassig. Hassig, not, yeah, really not what I wanted to see. Really not what I wanted to see. So we will finish off on a slight disappointment. Wicked Days, 1 mile 4. Ooh. Kind of want to see what that horse is all about. I do want to see what that's all about. So we're going to skip round to those. If you have liked what you've seen in this video and this series so far, do leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the horses and the races we run. Was I right to run all 3 horses in the Kentucky Derby. Am I right to run them all again in the Preakness? Were you as disappointed as I am that Endless Shadow didn't take the Kentucky Derby? Are you as surprised as I am that Gamma Bow finished as high up as she did? That was a really gratifying result for her, but not a great race overall, sadly, for me. So let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed and you are enjoying, then please do hit the subscribe button. If you are liking the video, click the like button. And let's go find out what Wicked Days is all about. So we're just going to drop 2.3 and see if everybody else backs off. Yep, pretty much. And we're getting out of the auction straight away. And what happened to the auction? There it is. I couldn't find the horse. So good potential, very good potential. No finish application whatsoever, no confidence. So it's pretty much the same as most of my horses. It's got stamina and everything else. I don't believe I'll be able to find too many races for it. I'm tempted to resell it, but we're going to put it out to grass and see what Wicked Days can do as a 3-year-old. But yeah, guys, in this video we've seen Gamma Bow 2nd, Endless Shadow 3rd, Sweet Treat 6th in that Kentucky Derby. We saw Max Stealth get a 2nd place in his race. We saw Mama's Pride just pick up 2nd as well in hers. And Superstar actually won his race, the only winner we had today. And he is not, he's not an unbeaten horse. He lost his first maiden. So, not really too much to shout about right now. Majestic Maiden is an unbeaten 2-year-old. However, Hidden Pearl, could win a Grade 3 in her 2nd race and become unbeaten. And out in the field, we do have a bunch of horses. The unraced Wicked Days World Retriever, who did okay but needs a lot more distance, has won a Grade 2. And then Castile Dreamer, Cresting Queen, Respectful Air and Rainby, all pretty good horses that I'm excited to see what they can do in their 3rd season. So, or in their 3-year-old season, I should say. So let's get some of these horses booked up. So, yeah, Starboard Bow and Retriever are retiring, so we'll just go and find them nice matches in terms of distance. I'm trying to get around a mile to a mile 2 in terms of distance, because those are the races I am most interested in winning. So Lock Journal, we're going to quickly look and see what is here for them. Anything fun? Not really. Rating wise, I think we've gone through most of the good horses. Seems to be a lot of low rated horses in the breeding barn in this save. It's not something that I've come across too often before, so that's kind of interesting. Excitable. I'll breed anyway. And let's get back down. Oh, yeah, that'll do for me. So we've got some horses breeding, we've got good races up and coming. We're going to try and find more races as well. Like I say, next video, Peach Pipe, hopefully, Brave Border, hopefully, plus the Preakness and Hidden Pearl. So, we've got a lot of money in the bank. We don't really race for the money at this stage. We've bought everything. That's not what it's about. But we are trying to breed Grade 1 winners and then put those Grade 1 winners back in the breeding barn. Like we did with Retriever, Starboard Princess, Crimson Star. We've got Grand Sahara, Hidden Beauty. the starboard bow themselves, Rainboard, Stealthy Lioness, Lock Journal, Ethereal Dreamer, Peaches, all of those have come through, or most of those have come through our breeding barn in the first place. A couple didn't, but you know, they've all won grade ones, they've all gone into the breeding barn, and now we're getting to see what their foals are like and trying to breed them to a point where we're developing really good colts and fillies, winning the Triple Crown as often as we can, winning as many grade ones as we can, and just setting ourselves up for future success. So I hope you're enjoying, guys. I'm enjoying. I think this is a very interesting game at the moment, where we're getting a lot of 2-year-olds and we're just not sure how they're going to develop. So we need to give them time and races just to see where things end up. I hope you're enjoying that as much as I am. We will have another jumps series video out in a couple of days' time. I'll probably be recording that the same time as this video. And of course, there's the other series up in the channel. Go check them out if you are interested. Thanks for the support, and I hope I'll see you back here again very soon for some more from this save and some more from Starters Order 6. I've been Chris Orme. Y'all take care, and we'll see you back here real soon.